Kaito leads me up the stairs to a large balcony overlooking the city. The view is breathtaking. It feels like you could see all of Okayama from here.
Pretty nice view, eh?
Yeah? I take a deep breath, letting the fresh air fill my lungs.
It's almost time. You ready?
Huh?
Take a good look around. I want you to get a mental picture of this place, how it all looks. Remember the colors, the shapes, the lines, all of it, every detail.
What are you... Before I can finish my sentence, several men in suits exit the elevator behind us, opening a door across the hall. One of them shoots Kaito a dirty look as he passes.
What's their problem? It doesn't matter. You got the place memorized, right? Good, because it's time.
He walks over to the edge of the balcony and takes out a pair of binoculars. You brought me up here just to admire the view?
Close. I brought you here because I want you to break into this place.
He motions towards the door those men entered mere moments prior.
You game?
This is absurd. Are you crazy? I can't...
Shh! You want the whole world to hear you? Keep your voice down. Obviously you won't do it now. You'll come back tomorrow night. And before you say no, you should understand, I'm not asking.
He gives me a hard look. What happened to I scratch your back, you scratch mine? He never said that.
I like you. You're way more fun than the last guy. Oh, and you'll get your side of the bargain. Don't worry about that. I always keep my promises. But you've got to prove yourself first. Show me what you're made of, then I'll consider it.
Consider? He fumbles with his pocket, pulling out a Polaroid photo before looking at it and handing it to me. It's a photo of me and Yuri from the night of the accident. Oh. How did you have this?
We're getting ahead of ourselves. You do this one thing for me, and all of your questions will be answered.
I don't like the sound of this, but what choice do I have? Fine, I'll do it.
That's the spirit. Meet me back here at midnight tomorrow. Don't be late.
Well, wasn't that an ominous thing to occur? But, you know, I feel like that's actually going to change the course of the story, where some of these other things feel like they really wouldn't. So, let's go back to our previous save, and we'll just continue from there, like we didn't see any of these things. This is still a little blurry, but I can speak. Yeah, that's the military guy. We saved here, and the end of the chapter was like right around the bend from here, wasn't it? Yeah. And we're just gonna mash through this. Yeah, there we go. So now we can continue. Oh wait, no, didn't we go further than this before? I could have sworn we did. Hold up. No, that was the save before the chapter transition, just in case. And then... Yeah, I could have sworn we did this already. Can I skip? I cannot skip. Yeah, I remember all this stuff happening. Sound is coming in from up ahead. Yeah, and this was Natsuki's house. We asked the guy. Couldn't even recognize the people. Blah, blah, blah. What happened to... Did I not drop a save after last time? I could have sworn I did. Unless I didn't cover this. Did I? Ah, crud. Hold on. I need to double check. This is unfortunate because I didn't I'm recording this before the final episode of the previous set goes up. And because of my video recording issues last time, I don't remember what we got through, actually. So let me just check real quick. My Nighting Part 6 playthrough. How far did I get with this? There was the military guy. Okay, yeah, no, this part's in here. This part's in here. Oh, well. Our next save is actually at the next choice bit. Okay, so that other save file. Okay, no, hold on. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. We can load here, and we're good. We can load here. The save was created on a different device. Maliciously constructed save files can harm your computer. Do you trust the save's creator and everyone who could have changed the file? Yes? I don't know how we got that error message, but okay. So do you reckon the pawn shop is probably the same here? It's probably still the same. It's probably the same. Let's find out. Maybe another time, I tell her. Get wrecked, say okay. After a few minutes, I arrive at the pawn shop. Bell rings the open door. There's no one inside. Okay, it's probably going to be the same. Like the skip button's even available. See, skip button's even available. All right. Well, I guess we'll skip through it just to make sure nothing else changed. And if nothing has, then we'll reload. It's a pleasant evening in Okayama. Okay, yeah. Then let's go to the arcade with Sayori. Sayori Arcade. It's fine, game. Sheesh. We're gonna visit Sayori at the place. Go! Go! Okay. Hold on. Okay.
Really? Yippee! This is going to be so much fun!
She clasps her hands and beams at me. Her smile is infectious, and I can't help but grin. We enter the arcade, a small outlet in downtown. I pay the admission fee for both of us. The place is crowded, and we have to squeeze past the other patrons to get to the games.
Oh, this one looks fun! It's Dancing Dance Revolution!
That sounds really lame.
Oh, come on, Howie. It's fun, and the dance steps are pretty easy.
She grins. I sigh and give in. Okay, fine, let's give it a try. Dancy Pants Revolution. Oh my god, we have to actually play it? Not expecting this. I have to like reach over my keyboard and hit the arrow keys.
Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you. In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you. The ink flows down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find?
Bro, this song is like 3 minutes long.
What will it take just to find that special day? Have I found everybody a fun assignment to do today?
The up and down arrows are the worst because my keyboard on my laptop is one of those ones where it's like,
When you're
oh,
here
the up and down arrows share one key, so they're like half keys in size.
When I can't even read my own feelings, what good are words when a smile says it all? And if this world
And no, these arrows don't feel like they're matching up with the tune at all.
what will it
So,
take just for me to have it all?
oh my god. Wog, why?
Does my pen only write bitter words for those who are dear to me? Is it love if I take you, or is it love if I set you free?
Now, the window on the perfects does seem pretty generous, but
The ink
whatever.
flows down into a dark puddle. How can I write love into reality if I can't hear the sound of your heartbeat? What do you call love in your reality? And in your reality, if I don't know how to love you, I'll leave you be.
Alright, I have a decent score, probably. Is 400 to 2045 good?
Wow, Howie, you're really good at this one!
It's an old game, so it's kind of easy.
Still, a 400k score is pretty good. That's the highest score I've ever seen one.
Thanks. How well did you do? Sayori begins fiddling with her hair. She's obviously embarrassed. Was it bad?
I got,
See your final score 1 million. She kicked my ass. What the hell? A perfect game?
don't make a big deal out of it. It's not that big a deal. I've played this game before, so I've had lots of practice. Plus, it was on easy mode, and I was playing the last time I came here with Yuri.
Well, whatever. The score in the millions is definitely not something you can earn on easy mode, but I suppose that's just Sayori being Sayori, always trying to make me feel better. So what's next? We wander around the arcade, playing various games. Gosh, now it makes me wonder just how high you can push that score. A few hours pass.
You sure we can't stay a little longer?
Nope, it's getting dark and my mom is returning from her business trip tonight. If she gets back and I'm not home, I'll never hear the end of it.
Alright, let's head back.
We exit the arcade and begin our walk home. It's a pleasant evening, the sun is just starting to set, and the air is cool. There aren't many people on the streets, which makes for a peaceful stroll. I glance at Sayori and I can't help but notice a hint of melancholy in her expression. Hey, are you feeling okay?
Huh? Yeah, I'm fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah, don't worry about me.
She smiles meekly. It's obvious she's not telling me the whole story, but I don't want to press her further. We walk in silence for a few minutes before Sayori speaks again.
Hey, Holly, can I ask you something?
Sure, what is it?
Why were you late for school today?
What, you didn't believe my whole shtick about oversleeping?
Of course not.
Yeah, I'm a terrible liar. Well, Well, is this off of the timeline where we went to the shrine and we, like, passed out in the woods? Just be honest with the girl. This is a bad idea, but, well, the truth is, Tuesday night, remember when you asked me to pick up the supplies for the literature club?
Yeah. I figured you forgot.
Here goes. I explained the scene to Sayori, the blood, the bodies in the military, as well as the accident Sunday night involving Yuri. That's, why I was late this morning. I guess you could say I've had a lot on my mind. Yeah, you probably think I'm crazy.
No. Well, yes, a little.
I can't blame her. It's not every day you find out your friend witnessed 2 separate murders and apparent reincarnation. I sigh and run a hand through my hair.
But it doesn't sound like you have a reason to make this up. And I would explain what happened at Natsuki's place.
Of course I'm telling the truth. Why would I make up something as ridiculous as this?
It's a little hard to process, that's all. Have you told Monica about any of this?
Monica? No, not yet. I haven't told her anything. I thought you told her a lot. I didn't want her to worry. I know she has a lot going on right now.
You're a good friend, Holly.
So if you could keep this to yourself, that'd be great.
Of course, your secret's safe with me.
She gives me a playful punch on the shoulder. We walk in silence for a while. Alright, it's a pleasant evening in Odayama. The town is quiet and the streets are empty. Bonjour, monsieur. Welcome to the Duc Anjou. May I take your bags?
No, thank you, I can manage.
I must insist, monsieur. He reaches out, but
I push his hand aside. I'll be fine. He stares at me and smiles.
As you wish. Or will you be staying on?
No.
All right, well, have a good evening, monsieur. And will you be joining us for dinner tonight? We have a special on the house.
Don't count on it.
Monsieur, please, I insist. We have a 3-course meal, the finest cuisine in Okayama City.
I cleared him.
Or you can just have room service.
He smiles sheepishly as I turn and walk away. I make my way to the elevator and press the button for the top floor. Room 668.
Who are those guys?
The elevator doors slide open and I step out onto the 6th floor. Taking a step forward, my eyes adjust to the dim light. The place is a bit dated, but still quite elegant. A single man stands in the hall, watching me.
Oh, this was like that military guy.
Evening. He tips his head and steps aside, allowing me to pass. My hotel room is small but comfortable. There's a TV, a small desk, a queen-sized bed. I place my suitcase on the desk and pull out my laptop.
Took you long enough. Are you even listening to me?
I'm always listening, detective. I glance at the mirror, catching a glimpse of his scowling face.
Well, anyway, it seems we're dealing with a serial killer.
I raise an eyebrow. Really, I never would have guessed. My, what would the good people of Okayama do if they found out that people do in fact die when they are killed?
Don't be an ass, I'm just stating a fact.
I turn away from him and open up my laptop. We both knew that already, and yet you chose to waste a few seconds of my time.
You can afford to take it slow. Maybe learn how to relax.
Can't. I'm on a case.
Sheesh, I'll never understand you city folk.
Don't act like a hick detective. It doesn't suit you. He grunts. Besides, I'm doing this for your city, aren't I?
Whatever. What's that?
He peers over my shoulder. I have a picture on my screen, a grainy photo of a man in a black hoodie.
The pawn shop guy!
It's the suspect, or at least a description.
You don't honestly think one hoodlum is responsible for such a massacre?
Of course I don't, but he was seen at the tower earlier tonight, and it's my job to investigate all leads. How is it this hard for you to understand? He sighs.
Any idea what we're up against?
I wish I knew. I've been working on a theory, but... Here. I pulled up a picture of a large white domed building.
The fertilizer factory?
Not quite. Soumi, Japan, a corporation known for importing and distributing fertilizer throughout Yokoyama.
Anything else?
Nope, nothing.
And you said I was the one wasting time. Good grief.
Absolutely nothing. In fact, they don't even come up in the search results.
Huh, weird.
Isn't it? I did a little digging and learned that the factory has been shut down for some time. In fact, the facility is completely empty, has been for over a decade. They don't appear to have any employees, nor purchasable product, and yet... I trail off, not sure where I'm going with this. Their transaction logs show they have been sending and receiving payment as recently as a few weeks ago. Money
Laundering, then?
could be.
But how is this connected to the murders?